Bell is wrong, and this unique match is now underway. This is an ambulance match. The only way to win is by putting your opponent into the back of the ambulance and closing the door.
And beyond that, anything goes. No disqualification, no restrictions. Here we go. What? Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Lariat. Brutal club.
And an answer from her.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Corey, in this match, you want to beat your opponent down so they can't fight back at all as you head towards the ambulance.
It's all about control. Controlling your opponent and controlling the location of the match.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Counter, right when it was needed.
The barricade.
Counter, he knew just what to do.
Running power slam.
She's really starting to feel the effects of this match. A quick reversal from her.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Tossed back into the ring. She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Once she gets going with that kendo stick, this match can be over real fast. And now placed in the corner. Getting positioned on the top rope.
Oh, right into a counter. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Whoa, falling even harder impact. This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact. Taking a look inside the ambulance. Now has to think of a way to get their opponent into it.
Solid punch. And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here.
Bam! Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
What a powerhouse collision here.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet. Still more fight to be had.
Already he's taken on some damage.
Finding out of danger though. Right there, Charlotte showed that picture-perfect combination of domination and... The Queen is looking to put this thing away.
Figure four locked in. She's got a bridge, Corey. Figure. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. Oof.
Totally helpless at the moment. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there. There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Right to the kidneys from behind. The dead man has decided this ends now.
Tombstone pile driver.
Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
He goes back into the ring here.
Oh, no. Eyes on the target. No! Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous. Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness. Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Oh, he timed that counter well. What a way to get out of that one.
DDT by the Undertaker.
Being carried away. shut.
Halfway to victory. First door shut. Needs one more.
Trying to close the second door for the match.
Inches away from victory.
Escape, that's incredible.
What resolve.
Undertaker. This is it pulling up. I believe they're going for it.
A longer way down.
Last ride.
You can almost see the soul leave the body. That's how much force Taker put into that.
I gotta say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to clip one more door to end this carnage.
Pushing with everything they've got.
Come on.
Surviving the shuttle door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
The Undertaker looking to finish this now. Tombstone.
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Back to the ambulance. This could be over.
Triple has to make sure to get the other door locked.
They're going to slam this door shut. It's over. I can't believe it's...
They slammed the door. This one's over.
I can't believe they won. What a match.
Here's your winner, the Undertaker.
This ambulance match has come to a close. Only time will tell if it was all worth it. When it comes to settling the score, this match symbolizes a unique form of conflict resolution. To be victorious, you need to put your opponent in the ambulance and close the doors.
There are so many layers of danger. Hazards are everywhere.
We are in line to witness a hellacious beating. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And he turned it around. Boom, what a punch.
Oh, what a boot.
Oh, ouch.
Boom!
Gets out of the way of that one.
Shoulder right to the knee.
Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base. Drilling down face first.
He gets set straight down to the floor. She's choosing to leave the ring now. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
How much longer can he... Boston Crab, no more.
Ooh, elbow strike.
This sadistic environment seems to favor the type of superstar who is more focused on torturing their opponent than the actual victory.
Absolutely, Cole. This is a sinister, punishing match that makes superstars use all of their resourcefulness. There will be no breathing room given as these...
From the top.
Whoa, look at it. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. Ooh, play the elbow, counters out.
Left it completely helpless here. No, 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 no. Power bomb into the apron.
Ooh, well measured.
Uh-oh. She fights back with the counter. Got the underhook.
Nice standing backbreaker and takedown.
Oh, God.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Up high.
You gotta be kidding me.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. shot to the gut will break things up.
These two have learned each other so well.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind.
Loving blow.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Backbreaker. Sent right into the corner.
In full control here. Face first.
Undertaker facing some trouble.
Undertaker's really being tested here.
Into the ring post.
Right to the gut. This is just establishing dominance, followed by a stop.
Flair just ragdolled to the outside. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair. Flair delivering the chop. Lateral selection. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut. Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
Caught that. It reversed it.
The Undertaker finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Undertaker could be turning his fortunes around.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Find some payback with their own reversal. That was a hard-hitting offensive Undertaker right there.
DDT, great count.
Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Oh, he saw it coming. DDT. Gets lifted into position.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door. This match is over.
Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory. Oh, they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance. Oof.
Trying to force the first door.
Halfway home now.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going.
They actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Oh, no.
Someone call the orthodontist.
Popped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power. Tombstone by the Undertaker.
This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
Caught in a bad spot. This match is closing in on the end. And Charlotte's durability getting challenged again.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
Now just needs to get that second door closed. Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance. Ooh, that car with a punch to the face.
Cutting off the offense with a nasty chop block.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
I'm starting to wonder if these superstars even have breaking.
Charlotte going for the figure four. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure eight, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to...
First door shut. Needs one more.
If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Almost there.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
Side slam.
Ooh.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. And he re-enters into the ring.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is
No way. Boom. Going all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Close it up high here.
and launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now. Desperately trying to close the first attack.
Way home now.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match. Surviving the shut-in door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
He manages to slip out of the way.
No man on the side of the dead man.
And nothing can stop the dead man.
Saw it coming and avoided it. Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will. Into the knee drop. Big uppercut. Capitalizes on the misstep.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
This is a hell of a...
Now just needs to get that second door closed.
Just close the second door and victory is yours.
Shut the door, seal their fate.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
The Undertaker with the cinch.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door and call it a night. Doing their best.
One more door to end this carnage.
Pushing with everything they've got.
Come on, shut the thing, win the thing, come on.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
What a jump. Real uppercut. Climbing up to the top of the ambulance. No good to come from this.
On top of the ladder now. What the heck does she plan to do up there?
Would you look at that? The Queen allowing the WWE Universe to take it all in, to experience the glory that is her presence.
My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse. And there is nothing but unforgiving steel on the roof of the ambulance.
This is the viciousness this match brings out in people. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection by Charlotte.
That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
No! I can't imagine that felt good at all.
The way things are going, I think we're going to need another ambulance out here.
Charlotte with the spear.
You gotta be kidding me. Soon enough.
Charlotte Flair. The first step is the figure four. And Charlotte now bridging up.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
Counter. Saw it coming.
No. Took a leap of faith, and it looks like they were blessed.
Drops the elbow. Leg drop.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. The wrong way up. The longer way down.
Last ride. Get yourself out of harm's way.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Got the underhook. Nice standing backbreaker and takedown.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow in the face.
Oh, man.
Hit the leg.
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection.
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this. Undertaker showing no answer for this attack.
Taker needs to rise again. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
The Undertaker with a vintage tombstone pile driver.
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Lands a timely reversal.
European uppercut.
You saw that one coming. Oh, he flips that around.
Ooh.
With the counter.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Just like that, she turned it around.
Uppercut connects.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. forearm connects.
Caught right on the jaw by an unsuspected uppercut.
Choke slam.
Not looking good in this position.
Into the ambulance? My gosh!
Trying to at least
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
trying to close the second door of the match. And this match is over.
What a fight!
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
There's our winner of this ambulance match.
A match we won't ever forget. We have our ambulance here, but I think we need a cop car too because we just saw an all-out assault.
Ambulance matchup underway. Remember, there are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no rules. You got to put your opponent into the back of an ambulance.
This is a dangerous match. No matter how you approach it, the only strategy is to survive.
Big leg drop.
Devastating elbow.
Whip back into the ring. Ooh. Oh.
Face first.
Oh, and it's reversed.
That'll break you in half.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Taker put that speed and power to lethal use. Made his opponent look worse for wear there.
The arm getting pummeled.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
You know, being in an ambulance match, it's hard not to be seeing red as soon as you see that ambulance at the top of the ring.
That's to the sky.
Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Oh, she dodges out of the way. Using the elbow to escape the attack. Oh, predicted what was coming. Neckbreaker.
One step ahead there.
Getting those doors open. Thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
Like a heavy bag.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Picked up and being carried around there.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door. This match is over. Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Ooh.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
To the sky.
Crash landing.
Mat slam with some attitude.
Wards that off. What a response.
Choke slam. Undertaker once again defining intimidate.
The dead man has him up. Tombstone.
This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
Oh, tossed to ringside. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Taking steps toward the top rope. Returning to the ring now.
Up high, diving crossbody, throwing all caution to the wind.
Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge?
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. You saw that being telegraphed.
This is a war of wills at this point.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
I'll tell you, this guy's no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being let back.
She's going under the ring now.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Boom! Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Ooh, back elbow puts a stop to things. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Sharp slam from the Undertaker. I'm feeling a titanic shift roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Flair thrown hard to the outside. He's headed out to the ringside area. Has to find a way out of this. Man, what timing on that counter.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late.
Trying to force the first door closed.
We got a Herculean struggle on our hands.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
Oh! Doing their best just to shut that first door.
Now just needs to get that second door closed. Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match.
That's incredible.
What resolve.
Boom. Good defense from him.
Master. Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection. Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency services.
Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now? Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cooler heads need to prevail. Got the leg and debilitating elbow drop.
Really flirting with disaster up there on the roof of the ambulance. One false move could lead to catastrophe.
Only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disastrous ending.
European uppercut.
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
This is one precarious situation up on that ambulance.
Just shows you the lengths these superstars are willing to go to. Into a double knee drop. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air, this is crazy.
Got the underhook. Backbreaker. Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair looking to cinch in the figure for a leg lock. Can she bridge through?
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done. Ooh, right to the arm. This has gone from bad to worse. Someone's got to get out here and be the voice of reason. Vicious boot by Charlotte.
that is beyond belief.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late.
Manages to reverse it.
And that could be a first step towards the Undertaker gaining control.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
Coming back from the outside now.
No way.
Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
You saw that coming.
Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now. Turns it around.
Effective dodge there. The clean strikes with the big boot.
Denied with an elbow. What power!
Tombstone!
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
First door shut. Needs one more.
Pushing with every fight.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection. That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
Oof.
The crane now going up.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that.
Kick gets caught.
Countering each other again and again.
This is the beginning of the end. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
And it really looks like her skull is the intended target here. Boot to the stomach.
Taylor finds its target. Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Drop. And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
The Undertaker is making a statement.
Back into the ring she goes.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
Nice standing backbreaker and takedown. Cuts the attack off.
The dead man has them hoisted up into position.
Tombstone!
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Calculating the next move here.
Launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now. Desperately trying. Under a shot. We could be looking at the end here.
If they can slam this door shut.
And they shut the door and have won this ambulance match.
What a grueling victory.
Here's your winner, the Undertaker.
That's the end of this one. And the ambulance is off.
I can't imagine the feeling when those doors slam shut and you know you've lost. That has to be devastating.
And you have to remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no pinfalls in this very barbaric matchup.
Barbaric is the watchword, Cole. There's just something primal about an ambulance match. Something that's unlocked as soon as that bell rings. The time for games is long over.
Striking with a knee. Face first. Oh, scattered that one.
Arm wringer.
Punch to the face. Punch. Nasty. Quite an ambulance match is uncharted water for a lot of superstars. What can these competitors expect?
I know it's cliche, Cole, but expect the unexpected. The only way to win is to force your opponent into the ambulance. Come to think of it, that's the only rule. This is the type of matchup that will reward the creative and crazy.
Ooh, that's a shot to the throat.
Undertaker is going up top. From the top.
It's a piercing elbow.
The damage is starting to affect her.
Yeah, just like Taker to prove why he really is one of a kind.
Sliding back into the ring.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Boom! What a shot. And she quickly turned that around. Boom, what impact. Oh, stomping away.
Crushing the hamstring.
Hamstring crushing knee strikes.
Repeated strikes. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Taking this match to the outside.
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
Smashed with a forearm.
DDT.
And some well-timed offense really rocking Taker there.
Yeah, as the Queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little more. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door. Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Boom! The dead man facing some danger. Charlotte exhibiting that...
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
What a powerhouse collision here! How did they escape? That's incredible!
What resolve.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Targeted stop to the arm.
Dodges away.
Reversal. And that turns things around. She countered her into her own offense. Turned it around with a reversal.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
We can't be far from the finish line now.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though. Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance.
Wow. Momentum is on with the Queen now.
Undertaker has to turn this around.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one door.
Halfway to victory if they can do it.
Surviving the shut-in door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. What a display of strength here.
doing their best just to shut that first door.
Already locked inside this meat wagon.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance. Boom!
Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean struggle on our hands.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
And targeting the leg there. Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Charlotte isn't holding anything back.
Up high. Shutting the doors because there's still more damage left to dish out.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, you got to figure you'll be hurting this far into a match against The Undertaker.
He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how ill-advised this is. She's climbing to a new frontier here. She's got
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut. Nothing about this match has to feel good. But right on top of an ambulance is a whole other world of pain.
To risk destroying yourself, to destroy your opponent is the range. But it might be what's needed to get them into the ambulance. Spear by the Queen!
Hard to fight off that move from the genetic. The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure four.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
An onslaught of offense from Flair.
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
And so much has already been endured in this match.
What a display of guts, of heart. We'll see what these superstars have left in the tank.
On a leg drop, bulldog. On a leg drop, bulldog. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Looks to climb the top rope. Watch out.
Nice job dodging contact there.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this. And a well-timed counter.
Charlotte might be waking up.
Charlotte still has more to do to get this fully in her favor.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
The Queen is holding.
The dead man has them hoisted up in the position.
Rest in peace.
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
Lift it up. What's next?
Stop it. Ouch. He's starting to climb up the ambulance. He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now?
On top of the ladder now. What the heck is she trying to do up there?
And all the way down. Last ride. Come on, get down from there.
They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damage is on their mind.
There's not a single person sitting in this. What power!
Tombstone. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance. Someone get another ambulance. dead man is now taking command. The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here. Titus at least slammed one door shut. One more door to end this carnage. Trying to close the second door of the match.
Inches away from victory. Miraculous.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Bang! He finds a counter. An elbow will break that up.
Shot with the spear. Nasty chop delivered by Shaw. Natural selection. Yeah. Look at this, Byron. Figure forehead scissor draining all the energy.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
We've got to acknowledge these fans, a packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
Boom! Read that.
The dead man has him up.
Tombstone!
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Taking aim on the arm.
Flair is falling behind now.
Taker is digging another hole.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
As an opponent in the ambulance and one step closer to victory. Look at the struggle just to shut the
Halfway home now.
pushing it in.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Oh, did you hear that?
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now. Desperately trying.
First door shut. Needs one more.
If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it.
And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
Make space at the local medical facility.